after we've lost everything, we're free to do anything.
Oh, no, whenever you would stay my baby, I know that my mother would never.
If you're worried about your income or your future, you're concentrating on the wrong end of the scale. Look at the other end. Concern yourself only with increasing your service, with becoming great where you are, and your income and your future will take care of themselves.
Put a number on it.
Able to take care of our kids, of myself, of our older parents. So I would say somewhere between 400K.
400K! 400,000 for nothing personality, for just sitting there. 8 times what the average man makes. Wake up. Wake up. Start getting to a bag. This is what they all think. They've been brainwashed to think that they deserve 8 times more than what the average man makes. So you gotta get to it. So you gotta start prioritizing. And you know what? She thinks she deserves a guy who makes 8 times the average, but she also wants you to be monogamous. That, you, based on what? Your looks, think you deserve a man 8 times. That's 8 guys. If you want 8 of my you want 8 salaries, I deserve 8 bitches. Wake up.
This is one reason why most men will never train martial arts, and it's got to do with ego. You see, a lot of guys walk around their life in their respective fields and they see themselves as being better than other people. This could be in terms of looks, money, social status, career, whatever, okay? They have a big ego. They think that they're the guy. But you see what happens when you step into a martial art gym. Your ego is going to be more or less dissolved instantaneously. You see, you're going to be grappling, you're going to be sparring with all different types of men from all different walks of life, all different perspectives. And what's going to happen is these men are going to dominate you. They're going to make you tap out. They're going to choke you. They're going to outskill you in sparring. And your big ego cannot handle that, because you'll walk around and you're going to be judging these guys and thinking you're better than them and see them as less than you. But what happens when you step in, step on the mats and they're choking you out, making you tap out? You can't handle that. Your ego cannot handle that. You cannot handle being humbled. So a lot of men will never make that step to joining a martial art gym, because there is a subtle hierarchy when it comes to martial arts, and you can't handle being at the bottom of that belt system. So yeah, a lot of men are walking around with their big egos, and they know that if they were to step in a martial art gym, they would be humbled quite quickly. Their egos would be dissolved and brought down. And yeah, guys can't handle that. So that's one reason why a lot of men will never train or join a.
Waking up one day when you're 52, working as a general manager, I got nothing against the working man. I'm just saying that you didn't go for your dream. Even if it was a little tiny dream, what a shit life you had, because you lived your life scared.
The problem with the world today.
The world? All of it? Oh, I'm interested.
Is that a lot of y'all men will never taught what a real man is and what a real man does.
Do we not? Oh, sorry about that. Well, I'm excited to hear what a real man is. Hopefully from a real woman. Continue.
A real man works 7 days a week.
Seems excessive, but okay, 7 days.
Comes home to his stay-at-home wife.
Okay, well I hope she's got company.
Cooks her a hot meal.
Of course, she needs to eat, doesn't she?
Does the laundry.
That's fair. Can't have you smelling now, can we?
Make sure her nails and toes and her hair is done.
Working 7 days a week won't stop this man from becoming a beauty therapist as well.
Serves her.
What with, a restraining order?
Does the dishes.
Anyone else start getting the feeling she's taking the piss?
Make sure the kids are put away to sleep.
Keep them away from your lazy ass, more like.
Gets up in the morning, get them ready for school.
Then hop on the plane to get away from that woman as far away as you possibly can.
And do it all over again. That's a real man.
Like I saw you.
Why haven't you got the part-time job I told you to get?
Wow.
Why?
I had the opportunity.
See, what I want everybody to understand is this is what happens when you have good information and you have no assertion. It's not a matter of information. He knows everything that needs to be done. He knows he's overweight. He knows he lacks ambition. He knows he lacks confidence. He knows he's been told what to do, but yet he's still waking up doing the same damn thing. This is 100% on you, man. You're getting the life you deserve. You're getting the life you deserve, and you have 100% earned it. You want to better, do better. You want better, you got to do better. Nobody's going to give you anything.
Correct.
Got it?
Got
Peace.
it. Thanks.
Do you consider sex work to be real work?
Not really, no.
But do you think most women consider sex work to be real work?
Yeah, the empowerment thing, trying to, make it sound like it's more than it is so that they can feel good about it kind of thing. But I don't believe it is real work at all.
Why are women more accepting of women who can sell sex but are less likely to accept a man who can buy it?
Ooh, that's a good question. More double standards. Just they don't like reality very much.
Isn't that shaming your own customers?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Isn't that like complaining about crackheads while you're selling crack?
Exactly the same, yeah.
If prostitution was legal, do you think we'd have a better society?
Ooh. Not really, to be honest with you. I can't say I think we'd be better as a society at all. Not really.
Yes, I do consider sex work is real work. We're the work of all time. We're going to last longer than any other industry. We've been here all before, okay, and we're still going to be here. When computers and everything take over, they're still going to want a physical woman to get it done, okay? We're going to be here.
Let me help lead these boys that's transitioning into man into the promised land. I'm gonna help you with some steps and some pointers to get started, okay? First of all, grab your belt, run it through every loop of your pants, right? And let it sag only about an inch or two below the belly button, right about here. Anything less than that is disrespectful. Second of all, start talking like you got some sense. Enunciate your words, speak loudly, look people in the eye, shake their hand firmly, be a man and stand up, all right? Now we're gonna go into how you develop yourself. Get yourself a vision board. Put your best slogan or your best saying you want at the top, maybe a Bible verse or whatever it is that you live by. Put your goals on one side, and on the other side, put down timing on when you want to take care of those short goals. Then you start focusing on yourself. It's okay to be original. Men are men because we are who we are, and we stand on that. Starter pack for the boys transitioning to the men. Get right.
When a man is too smart, like uses too big of words, like knows everything about everything.
Not gonna lie, if you don't like someone because they're too smart, I think that just means you're a fucking idiot.
All because you work out and you haven't watched in like 7 days, which are great things, does not make you better than anybody else. This is one of the biggest problems in the self-improvement community is that guys do like some things, they do some healthy habits, and because of that, they think that they're intrinsically a better person. And I think this happens for a few reasons. Number one, a lot of people have no humility and they don't know how to humble themselves. Sometimes you have to actually look at people better than you, people doing things that you want to be doing and levels that you wish you were on and go, wow, okay, although I want to be like them, and though I promise myself that I will get there someday, I can take a step back and realize that I'm not there yet. Another reason for this is because you have people like Hamza going, you can either be an Adonis or a Jeffrey. If you work out and if you meditate and if you do no-fap for a week, you're suddenly better than every single other human in the world who's not doing that. And it's like, bro, there's no one metric to define a man. I don't believe how many guys say things to me like, well, you know, I work out and I'm like 5 days strong on no-fap and I have a job, like, why don't I have a girlfriend?
Another lesson I learned in Special Forces is that it's incredibly important to belong to a community of consequence. What I mean by that is your friends don't let you get away with shit. They demand excellence from you and are genuinely surprised when you don't measure up. It creates an environment then that everyone is striving to be the best that they can be.
Let me tell y'all why certain niggas love bum bitches rather than boss bitches, because the niggas...
You're probably just a shitty person, honestly. The bum is probably a nice person. Y'all say all this to negate the fact that you guys, a lot of y'all are bad people. You guys are bad people. Everyday bum, boss, alpha, beta. Y'all suck as humans. That's probably why y'all don't have success.
My date showed up with her best friend. They ordered the most expensive food and drinks. I said I had to use the bathroom. I hope Daddy's credit card works.
People are mad at me for leaving a date who brought her best friend to dinner. Essentially, I had a date plan with one of the girls, and when I arrived, she said her friend was joining us. And when we sat down, they started ordering drinks and appetizers and complimented me the whole time. At this point, I knew this was a scam, and I left. And people are saying that I didn't have a right to leave because those women probably earn triple my wage and I can't face the embarrassment of not being able to afford cheap drinks. And that poor dudes shouldn't date, just stay at home. I don't know, what do you guys think?
I don't understand is why women are so obsessed with having tall ass dudes.
Oh, I know why, and I'm 6'2", by the way. It's because they care what other women think. They don't want to be seen with a shorter guy because it's embarrassing. Then they'll use the lame-ass excuse, well, I like to wear high heels. Well, there's no rule that the top of his head needs to be above the top of your head when you have high heels on, or when you don't. Who gives a shit?
Wow, the pressure is getting worse.
No. Okay, look. These type of videos are catered to a specific audience. A specific audience she labeled bearded chubby dude. So when a bearded chubby dude sees that, he goes, oh shit, this hot ass chick wants me. She's doing it for likes. Now, I'm not trying to shit on anybody. There are plenty of women who have different preferences. There's a marketplace for everyone, and I firmly believe that. But it's the same type of video when a woman comes on here and goes, you want me? No. And she's talking about a bunch of different D sizes, and then she says, I want you, baby. And then she's talking about like 4 inches. You know damn well she don't want 4 inches. So you gotta understand the concept of the reacher and the settler. All right, a bearded chubby dude and a thin, gorgeous, hot ass, banging ass body woman. All right, who's the reacher and who's the settler? The bearded chubby dude would be reaching up to that woman. Therefore, her saying, he picked me, doesn't make any sense and proves the fact that the video is cap and it's just catered to get a bunch of likes. And you see that shit and you go, oh shit, and you like it, which he wanted that.
And want something that's serious, where do I have to move? Because I am finishing school soon.
Is it me? Or are we starting to see more and more of these? And here's another, I mean, like, she clothed herself in this particular way on purpose. Like, let us not pretend like this outfit wasn't specifically chosen for a specific reason. But she's finishing school soon, and she just wants a big cuddly teddy bear of a man who will give her a serious relationship now that she's finishing school and wants to leave California. I've made so many of these. It feels like I don't really need to say anymore. I think we all know the thirst trap when we see it. Oh well.